I made two video shorts yesterday showing the supposed easy UFOs, one of my easier UFOs that I was going to choose to do yesterday just to make a short video. But it ended up turning out to be a massacre. I don't know what I was thinking. Too busy watching TV and my mind wasn't on it, so it came out like, oh my God. So I took the majority of it apart and I'm trying to piece it together so it can look halfway decent anyway. But I'm going to add other fabric to it. It is a scrappy quilt with some embellishments like embroidery and applique. But this is what I'm doing right now. I recut some seams. And stitching it back together. So I'll do a little bit of this. Boy, I said easy, not difficult. And this is what happens. I don't know what was on my mind last night. I just had it all weird looking. I kept on the video, the last video, I said, "Oh, this is turned upside down. This is turned upside down." Yeah, but I'm just gonna leave it. I ain't gonna take it apart in a way, no. But I couldn't stand looking at it. I had to hang it up in this room. I got up this morning and I'm like, what the hell is this? There's no way I can leave it. Then I was thinking about tossing it in the garbage, but you know what? When you're quilting, you can't throw fabric away. There's some just ain't right. You just gotta fix it. You can't just leave it. I'm working on my brother. Yes, I've had this brother for like 2 years now. It's going to be 2 years this Christmas. My daughter bought it for me. I love it. There's a lot of people out there dislike the brother sewing machines, but I've never had a problem. I had more problems with the zingers than I did with the brother. And this is a quilting and sewing machine. This is going to be really wonky, this quilt, but I'm going to embellish it to the point where it's going to look nice. Compensate. You got to compensate for your errors sometimes. You know, once the fabric's already cut and already done, there's nothing more that you can do unless you take it out and throw it away. But I don't like to waste fabric. And this white fabric on here that I used, I had found it actually in a secondhand store. And the fabric's from India. There's no way I'm going to throw it away. I got to use it. It does fray quite a bit. That's all it does is fray. But that's another thing I wasn't thinking. The pieces, I should have basted it around so it would stop the fraying. Didn't do that either. Sometimes, I guess your mind isn't in it. And you just don't think. I don't know. I don't know what my excuse is. It just happened. But it's okay now, I guess. It'll be a lot of seams, but I'll get around that. I might just instead of actually quilting it, I just might tie it. Put a couple of layers of batting in there and just tie the quilt. And I can use it I'm in my relaxing chair over there, crocheting or knitting or whatever I'm doing. Watching movies. Because my legs do get cold. So sometimes I have to have something extra. I could throw a blanket or something over my legs. Because I have a lot of problems with my legs. There's a lot of compensating with this quilt, but I couldn't leave it the way it was. So I hope it comes out okay. It's a lot of strings. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I didn't do any ironing either. Oh, there I go again. I sewed it upside down. Oh, okay. Let's rip this out. I don't know what's going on in my head. But let me get this ripped out and I'll be back. There. Got it right. There you go. They're all standing the way they need to stand. I gotta put the other piece on. Alright, got this fixed. Now let's sew it. You can see what I'm doing here. Boy, oh boy, for the simplest quilt, it's the darndest thing. It just doesn't want to cooperate. That's what I get for going scrappy. Just taking bits of fabric and putting it anywhere and just something else. And it's wonky. Very wonky, but I like that. You gotta use up all your fabric. You can't throw nothing out. I don't even throw up my, like, real small pieces because I use them to stuff pillows when I make pillows. And don't throw anything away. That's what I mean by keeping the cost down and quilting on a budget. Use everything up. And recycled fabrics is awesome to use. I've never tried it, but I've seen a lot of videos where they used men's ties. I want to try that. But I'm sure it takes an awful lot of men's ties to make a quilt. There you go. But yeah, there, got it. How's it look, folks? I guess, oh, guess you gotta take time out and fix your mistakes. I was just gonna leave it. I was so discouraged. Everything's flowing the way it should flow. I'm gonna add other fabric to this. For the outside, I'm gonna do 2 different colors. I got that sample fabric. I got a lot of it. I'm gonna use some of it. Probably the blues. I'm gonna do one border. I'm gonna cut it at 2.5, so it'll be 2 inches finished. The second border, I'm thinking about either 4.5 or 5.5. Possibly 5.5 I would go with, so it'll finish at 5. So it'll be thicker border. I'm glad I did. And for putting other stuff on here, I'd have to think about it. Might just leave it at this. Can't see that flower in there. Can you see it now? Maybe I should add a... No, I don't want to add a stem. I'm doing enough. But there you go. I got it fixed. So this got to go on the other one. Let me check the other one and see if that needs fixing. So let me try to get this part right. And I can go on with this. I fixed my mistakes. And I made sure when I pull it up, it's going to be facing the right way. And I'm running out of air. Oof. So yeah, my daughter's had it. Alright, let me see. I'm going to reduce this. Okay. Take all this off, I think. I don't know. Yeah, because it's not going to fit. So there goes the seam ripper. Let me get this done, and I'll be right back with you.
That I love.
Okay, excited.
But this year, I
corrected it all. Look at that.
Christmas can come with challenges as well as gifts, and
Okay.
that
It's all going the right way.
But reflection can sometimes be painful.
Okay.
I know that I can embrace whatever the season may bring, and that spending time with the people you love makes Christmas magic, not just decorations or holiday.
It's all going
Amen, brother.
the way it's supposed to.
Well, I want to say something too. Here it comes.
Okay. Nice. Now
You all know
I'm
I was
excited.
about Christmas.
I don't feel so disappointed.
But Tom, you have taught me that it's not just about
There you go, see?
strict traditions.
Piggy's going the right way.
And there isn't always
See?
a Barbie hiding in the closet.
By the way, these are precious moments that I got out of this precious moment book that I bought years and years and years ago. They don't even sell them anymore. They used to be where pages come out You can iron
When I
on
needed you most,
t-shirt,
you were there.
fabric,
All in.
whatever you want.
And that's the kind of magic that I want.
Do whatever you want, whether you want to color,
Amen, sister.
embroider, whatever.
And that thing
But
that I said.
I'm happy.
Can I just take that
This is
back?
good.
Please. Yes, please.
Now let me get to the next step.
Called it. Yeah, then take 2 books.
All right,
One for each
now
of
I'm
you.
going to put
Okay.
the pink.
My treat. There you go.
If I could get it back here.
So, are you staying in the city for the holidays?
I'm afraid not. Got to get home to my girl Ava.
I didn't know that you were
Excuse
very
me.
lucky woman. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This is at 2.5, but it might be smaller. I'm not caring. It's still going to look great. Yeah, the pink. Hope you guys can see. I don't know, it seems like someone's trying to stop me from doing any quilting. If things can go wrong, they do. Boy, for the so-called simple UFO, wasn't so simple. There are so many technicalities in here, if you want to call it that.
Ava, I'm home.
So I'm just gonna put the 2.5 pink around first, and then pretty sure I'm gonna do a blue and go around with a bigger border.
Everything under control? Yeah?
Yeah, refrigerator is full.
Yeah.
Oven is fast.
Okay.
I bring an extra firewood.
And
Oh, and
I don't know
milk.
if I'm gonna add anything to
More
this.
than the last book, I think.
Wow, okay. Look at that. Now I know what I'm doing for the next couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for holding down the fort while I was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I almost forgot. This
Because
is nice. For you,
Oh.
happy holidays.
I don't know, I really
And, thank you for everything.
want to
You're gonna be okay, Mr. Jacob.
tie this quilt instead of actual quilting.
Simply exquisite.
Ellie, is that you?
Jacob, you came.
Of course.
I don't know. Somehow I assumed that you'd send an assistant or someone, I guess, because you're so famous now.
No, some things you gotta do on your own. Huh? So good to see you. You look great.
Too. It's been a long time. What's 20 years, probably? What, you were about 18
All
when you
right.
left.
17 when I left.
Let me face you this way so you can see.
Yeah, it was.
Bring the sewing machine
You know,
down.
you were an interesting kid. You had a wonderful imagination and you loved words.
I remember sitting in your den
So,
for hours playing
right.
online Scrabble.
Huh. Whenever your mom had a really bad day.
Mom had a lot of bad days.
She was never the same.
None of us were.
All right.
Pretty good.
Let's get going.
Oh, wonderful.
Sweet. Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Hey, are you still painting?
Just be careful
I'm still breathing.
not to make another mistake.
I'm glad.
I don't want to use that seam ripper
I'm ready
gun.
to take off. I gotta
I have a Christmas movie
I gotta
going.
come back
Let
tomorrow
me
and tackle another room. So
Oh, gotta
hush
be
that up.
really hard going through all her stuff.
yeah. What was it? The Robert Frost always said. He said the best way out is.
Sorry about all that noise in the background. I wasn't even realizing it. It was a Christmas movie that I had going on Netflix. Here. I'm starting to get some anxiety going on here. This really was frustrating. This quilt top was very frustrating at the last steps. Somewhere in my playlists are the videos where I show how I was making each block. The only thing that's not in there is the embroidery. That was done years ago. That was from a Precious Moments book that I had, and I came up with the idea. Actually, it was like 13 years ago. When my grandson's 13, when my daughter got pregnant with him, I wanted to make Precious Moments quilt, and the raw embroidery was taking me long because back then I was working, always working. I really had no time to do nothing. And I did eventually finish them. And then my youngest son brought this girl around and she ended up taking them. But I did find a few of them that I had in the suitcase. They must have been extras that I wasn't going to use or something. I don't know. So I got to put some in here. But they took so long to do. I got it on lower speed. Hopefully it's not as loud on the microphone. It's not that loud on my side. Sometimes you watch a video and they're so loud. You have to concentrate. You just want to turn the video off. Now I can get the sides in. Now I can do the sides. Hopefully they're long enough. We'll see. Let me see. Alright, let me just pin this. You can see my yarn back there all over the place. My daughter was digging through. I never took it out of the bag yet. I guess it was never meant to. It was going to be donated to somebody that needs it. Doesn't hurt to help people with supplies to have. What did I cut off? Into this. Let me fix this. I'll be right back. I gotta sew this in. That I forgot to sew. See, I don't know what's going on in my head these days. But I'm not liking it. I'm not focusing very well. Just so. I got the one side already pinned. This side needs to be sewn. I might not have to add anything else to this. It might just be enough. You don't overdo something. All right. What time is it? 2:01. I know they're in Chicago now. Looks like they already dropped off my grandson. I had to go pick up a paycheck. Start to do some Christmas shopping tomorrow. I did mine. At least I did all that I'm going to do. Alright, let me get this out. And most likely that'll be it for this video. Or maybe, should I just go ahead and do the blue? But pause it a bit here and there so it's not as long. Right now, time for the other side. And then I start the blue. I might give myself a little break because my legs are bothering me. So I'm going to do this side. I want to get all the other fabric cut out. I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm on the last border.
Your victim will have 30 seconds.
Let's get this done. And the borders are done.
The last face he sees will not be one.
Oh, sorry about that background noise. Let me turn it down.
Your revenge is cruel.
Okay. Sorry about that. You just have to have something going when I'm working on my quotes. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get this done. I got all 3 sides done. The blue. Get this done. Boy, I'm so glad I didn't end up doing this out. I was going to this morning when I got up and seen it. Then I decided to just go ahead and fix it. What a waste, huh? There. There you go. Now, I'll put the camera up. I'll stand up. I'll move the sewing machine out of the way, turn it off. Cut off some extras. All right. Let me move this out of the way. Here, over there. The camera up closer. Put it up so you can see it. So let me stand up. Got a way of my camera over here. So this is how this looks. See? Show you going down, see? With the border. This is how the bottom looks. So what do y'all think? I'm glad I did not throw it out. I had to take it apart and fix it, but it was worth it. So, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, can you please subscribe? It will benefit my channel. And I will see you next time.